Hello my Night Wolves and welcome back to another video on my channel, and today we are back with some more Sims, and here we are with the new Black Widow. I am so excited. I am so excited. Okay, so this is Sabrina. Yes, Sabrina as in the witch. I wasn't going to name her Sabrina, but I randomized the name and Sabrina popped up, and I'm like, actually that's perfect because she is a witch. So this is Sabrina, as y'all saw in the beginning. She looks normal if she's not doing witchy things. She hides this form, so her husband doesn't even know that she's a witch. She's pretty good at hiding it, and she doesn't want her husband to know that she's a witch. He's up here taking a bath. So here is her husband. She is madly in love with him. She has like the perfect life. She's madly in love with her husband. Sabrina obviously is a witch, but she hides it. There's no witch stuff in the house other than these two crystals. She told her husband that they bring good luck and stuff like that, and she's into crystals, but he doesn't know the full extent of the whole witch stuff. And obviously the room is a little witchy as well, but he doesn't really pay much attention to it. He knows that she's into witch stuff, but doesn't know that she's a witch. As you all saw in the beginning, that our dear Serena has a little thing that's going on. So here she can disguise herself, so she looks fine here. But in her other disguise, whoops, wrong thing. So she has a disguise, and so that was her disguise that we were seeing her in the white. And this is what she really looks like. She's an evil witch. She's evil, but even though she's evil, she's so in love with her husband that she cannot like hurt him or anything like that. But as you all can see, there's like this black stuff, and she looks really tired. Like, go down just a little bit. Okay, whatever. This is a good angle. I can't get it to angle where I can like directly be looking at her face. So anyway, so you can see like she has like red, and she looks tired, and it looks dark, and then there's this black stuff right here, and her lips look like they're like kind of dying. That is because she is actually dying. She was downstairs, like she was earlier, experimenting, and one of the things that she was experimenting on blew up in her face. At first, nothing happened. It didn't happen immediately, so she didn't think anything of it. And then the next day, she started to cough. She started not feeling so hot. And then she looked in the mirror in her witch form, and she has these marks now. At first it wasn't as bad as it is right now, so she's like, oh well, maybe she can make a counter spell or get rid of it. Sadly, she could not find a cure, so she is going to die. So they have this room that has two bassinets, and that's because she wanted to have children. But the thing is, her husband is a writer, and he throws himself into his writing, so he's constantly busy writing all the time. And she wants to have a family, but her husband is so busy with his job that he doesn't make time to make a family. So she was thinking of killing him, summoning the Grim Reaper, and having the Grim Reaper's children, as well as begging for the Grim Reaper to give her time to raise the children up to at least teenhood, and then he can come for her. So she was pretty much going to make a deal with the Grim Reaper to not take her until she has the babies, and then raise them up to teenhood, and then the Grim Reaper can come for her. So that is what she's going to do. So she is going to kill her husband and summon the Grim Reaper. So that is what she is doing. And here is her husband, passed out on the floor. She knocked him out, dragged him down here, and now she is going to do a spell to kill him and then summon the Grim Reaper. Then she has to beg the Grim Reaper for more life and to have his children. Okay, so here we go. She killed her husband. I'm hoping the Grim Reaper shows up. I hope. I love how she's like, oh no. Yes, the Grim Reaper showed up. Yes. Okay, so the Grim Reaper showed up, and of course she's like, I'm depressed, sad, but yeah. I'm going to have her plead for her husband, but we're going to say instead of her pleading for her husband, she's gonna plead and beg the Grim Reaper to bear her some children and not take her until the children are teenagers. So I'm gonna have her do that, but that's what we're going to say that she's doing instead of begging for his life. Oh yeah, check out her little dude that I have for her. His name is Stitch. But yeah, so she is like a high witch. Like she's like the most powerful witch ever, and she's lived for a very long time. So she's lived many lifetimes. So he's going to take our husband, who we poisoned. Alright. So my whole idea just went flying out the window, and I'm so sad because they cannot woohoo together. I've seen multiple people hooking up with the Grim Reaper. Okay. I don't know how. Maybe a mod? I don't know. But for some reason, they cannot hook up. So, trying to think on what to do. So, I figured out a way for her to have the kids instead of her getting pregnant like I wanted and giving birth to the children. I just made them toddlers, obviously. So we got a son and we got a daughter, and they are their father, Marshall. Why is his name Marshall? I don't know. Whatever. Oh, do I have to give him a name? Ah, crap. I have to give him a name. Because if I press the check button, it's gonna be like, oh, you need to give him a name before you can just let him go into the world. Which is super annoying. But this is the only way I can think of them having children. So I'm just gonna name him Grim. Yes, I thought about moving his hood to see what he looks like, but sadly I cannot. So that's nice. We don't need it. So anyway, so we are going to give the kids her skin color because I can't see what he looks like underneath the hood. So we're just gonna give her skin color. Before I forget, she was supposed to have blonde hair in this form, and in this form she was supposed to have black hair. She's supposed to have black hair here and then blonde here. But for some reason, they won't let me do that. I kept switching it back, and I'm like, no. And oh yeah, in her other form, where she's like trying to be like she's trying to be the perfect wife. That's why she's dressed the way she is. She's trying to be the perfect wife. But now she's not gonna be the perfect wife because her husband has passed away. But that's why she dressed the way she did, was because she wanted to be the perfect wife. So she was trying to put on that whole I'm the perfect wife look, when in reality she's really not. Also in this form you can kind of see that she looks a little tired, like she has bags under her eyes. In this form she's hiding the fact that she has that stuff going on with her other form, but it kind of is leaking through to this form because her bags are starting to show under her eyes, and she's wearing like really bright red lipstick to hide her lips because her lips are actually the way they are in the other form. So she has to wear makeup to hide all that stuff. Okay, so he has really tiny ears. I'm like, why does this kid look so weird? I'm like, he looks so freaking weird. He really does. And then, yeah, his ears are gone. Like, oh my god, this child looks awful. I'm hoping when he grows up, he's way cuter than this. How do you look? You look alright, but your ears are super tiny as well. Well, we know that the Grim Reaper has really tiny ears. Maybe that's why he always has a hood on, because his ears. Okay, you guys, here is the twins. We got Adriana. She's super cute. She has black hair and blue magical eyes because they are both magical. She is angelic, but she is super cute. I didn't do all their outfits because I don't think we're gonna see all the outfits. So I just did their everyday sleepwear. She's super cute, you guys. Didn't do the party or their swim. Hot wear because we are in the middle of summer right now. Then we got cold wear. I don't know if we'll see their cold wear, but I did it just in case. And then we got Angel. Yes, his name is Angel. It randomized it once and it came up Angel, and I'm like, yes, thank you. So his name is Angel. Angel Marsh. He is a charmer. He's so cute. He has a purple eyes and black hair, which is absolutely gorgeous. So I did his every day, his sleepwear, which is super cute. He's a little dinosaur. I know the hair is glitching through, but I can look past that. And then hot weather. I did long hair to cover up his ears, trying to cover them up. So he's so cute. I think his favorite color is definitely going to be like purple. And obviously I did red for his jacket because I actually really liked it. But yeah, so his favorite color is kind of purple, like his eyes, and hers is pink, not like her eyes. Her eyes are blue. So yeah, so we got Grim Reaper babies, even though we couldn't woohoo and have the babies that way. Even though we couldn't have the Grim Reaper's babies, we still technically did. I just had to cheat it. Obviously, I did do both of their names A-names. I wasn't planning on it, but Adrienne is such a cute name, and I love it. I was gonna go with, like, Faith and Phoenix and all that stuff like that, but I decided to maybe later on I'll use those names. Like, maybe Raven, Faith, Phoenix, etc. We'll use them much later on for baby names. So yeah, now I get to take the Grim Reaper out of the family. So I removed the Grim Reaper from our family. Oh, she changed into her hot weather. So Grim Reaper, you can leave whenever you want. We have some baby roos up here who are outside being super cute and adorable. I have to change the bassinets into baby beds because we're supposed to have babies, but we skipped the baby stage and went straight for toddlers, which is totally fine. So the Grim Reaper gave us some time to raise the kids. We have until the kids are teenagers to raise them, and then the Grim Reaper is gonna come for us and take us away. And then these kids are going to be on their own when they're teenagers. So that's okay. So here is the kids' room. It is pink and purple mixed together because that's what the kids' favorite colors are, is pink and purple. She is cooking food. These kids are outside. There you have it. I'm going to probably leave this here. And then the next video, we'll get into some more of it. We're just going to be raising these kids until they're teenagers. So she has until they're in, oh, the Grim Reaper finally left. She has to raise the kids up until teenagers, and then the Grim Reaper will be coming to take her away. So this is the start of the Black Widow. This is how the Black Widows are coming to be. Even though Serena was evil, she never killed a person, ever. Even though she was evil, she never killed a person. She was kind of against the whole killing thing. Yeah, she was evil, but she wasn't like that evil. But then when she realized that her husband really wasn't thinking about children, like they kind of were thinking, she was thinking more about having kids than he was. He was like throwing himself into work, constantly working, and she's like, I want to have children, when are we gonna have kids? And he's like, well, I do want to have a family, but like this book that I'm working on is due soon, and I was like, it's gonna be like the best top seller and so on and so forth. And she's like, oh, okay. And then like every time when she asked him when we're gonna have kids, it was pretty much like the same, him pretty much just saying like the same thing over and over and over again, that, oh, once I get this book done, once I become top seller, and she was just tired listening to that. So she's like, okay, you know what, I feel like we're never gonna have kids, so I'm just gonna take things in my own hand, and I'm gonna find a way to have kids. I'm about to die, so how about I just summon the Grim Reaper, have his kids, and make a deal with him that once the kids are teenagers, then he can take my life. And her idea worked. It could have backfired and not worked, but it worked. So she ended up having the Green Reaper's children, and that's how the Black Widows are going to start. She killed her husband, and then these two, when they get married, they are cursed to having to kill their significant other, whether they want to kill them or not. If they do not kill their significant other, then the Grim Reaper will come and take their souls. And Serena does not know that the Green Reaper has that set in stone for her. So she doesn't know that because she did what she did, her kids are cursed pretty much to forever kill their significant other. Even if they're happily married, in love, and want to be with them forever, they will have to kill their significant other. So yeah, I hope you guys are excited and are enjoying this. I'm like super excited for this. I wanted to go kind of story-based kind of thing with it, and I kind of really like it. So I hope you guys really like it too. If you guys did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, ring that bell if you want to see more videos from me, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see all you beautiful night wolves in the next video. Goodbye.
Love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah. No, I don't